The only way Nextel works is if there's multiple people with it. So you about to have a Nextel by yourself.
No,
you gonna chirp yourself.
And you gonna be chirping yourself.
What you doing? Shit. Where you at? Nigga, you know where I'm at.
I'm just interested. I want one. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if enough people will get together, I feel like we can bring it back. That shit would be dope as shit.
You would need a few million people.
Alright, have you tried more than one push to talk apps? Or did you just download the one and was like, oh, yo, this shit sucks?
No, the only one that I'm using regularly now is Voxer. So.
Oh, hell no. Voxer's bullshit.
Oh, really?
Voxer's so bullshit. Like, I
don't know about either one.
I researched like 5 or 6 different apps. And there's one that I really like. And it's something that they actively use in emergency zones. So, like, it has group channels. It's got public channels, and then it's got the individual channels. So like, meaning public channels will be like South Florida, right, or wherever the hurricane is. They'll have like a public channel. So like, if you stuck on your roof, or you can be like, yo, I need help, I'm over here. There's also a channel where they just give out information all day long. So they'll be like, all right, FEMA's got food in this area off of this highway. If you need help, there's a clinic over here. You know, it's like an open line, so that
the channel.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then you can individually hit, different groups and stuff like that. Or if you want to, a lot of like government organizations that do, public assistance stuff, they'll have that. Instead of giving out a whole bunch of goddamn walkie-talkies and shit and spending extra money, everybody got a smartphone. You download the app, boom, 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 everybody's locked in.
I think it's just the active feeling of having that Nextel back.
I mean, it's got the same shit. So like, we can have our own group. I mean, you'd have to convince Will to download the app and use it.
Track phone ain't gonna do that. The track phone don't have Facebook. It barely got internet.
Damn, this nigga wildin'. So, welcome back to Aries now.
What one hell of a word.
Yeah, right. What one interesting way to intro. A lot of stuff happened in the last 7 days. It's been a very busy world, bro. And y'all niggas probably don't have a clue what the fuck has been going on.
Eminem responded to MGK.
Eminem responded to Joe Budden and said, fuck you, and some other shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did a sit-down interview with Sway. That was crazy. He sat down and talked about the MGK thing. And it's, what else? Joe Budden started the State of the Culture show. Remy Ma got at him and called him a pussy and a bitch for not responding to Eminem. He said that she said, "You scared to death."
Well, he's retired, ain't he?
Facts, but she ain't gonna stop.
He's just a radio personality.
She ain't gonna stop at a free opportunity to bust that, to bust his head open. So like, you had that. Mac Miller passed away.
Yeah, that was wild. Like out of nowhere.
Yeah, yo, he's the same age as you, yo.
Yeah. Wow.
Died of a drug overdose, yo.
I ain't on drugs though.
I know.
You a old crackhead, nigga.
I don't do crack. Get your facts straight.
What you do?
Crack is for poor people. I do coke.
You got money for cocaine?
Yes, I do.
I cocaine dollars. Okay, before we get into anything else, can you explain to me, Pill, why you put a naked man in the group chat, yo?
Whoa.
You put this motherfucking Lloyd nigga with a guitar over his dick.
Because that's the album cover.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that.
That's the album cover for the album.
You was so excited, yo.
Cut it out.
Yo, creamed his pants.
We gotta review this, Jay. We gotta review this.
Didn't do that. Pause. I didn't do that. Pause.
Go back to this group chat. Go back to this group chat, nigga.
At first,
boy.
I was like, the fuck?
Cream in my pants. You gotta listen to this.
Damn.
Yo. That's why I put the face palm in there. Like, Jesus Christ. Why, yo? Why, yo?
Wow.
I thought it for the little ratchet ass video I'm putting this.
That's the first thing I saw.
What the fuck?
That's the first thing I saw when I looked in the group chat. And you know,
got you right there.
And what my first response? What the fuck?
It's the album cover. And what was my next response?
Yes.
He puts another album with another guy on it, yo, and that's when I was like, okay, goddamn, whatever.
It was the two
It was
R&B albums.
It was Bum B.
Oh, Bum
Wait a
B.
minute. So you didn't finish you didn't finish Jacquees. You didn't the first joints that you put in there.
I didn't listen to the Jacquees at all.
This nigga put 5 mix. Why did you put 5 mixtapes?
I just put all.
I told you we don't give a fuck about Don Q, but you was so insistent that we gonna fucking.
Oh, I didn't remember you saying that.
Fucking Don Q.
And I listened to Bun B, to Don Q, and what was the other one? Black Youngster. I
knew he was gonna.
I did not see the other two in there
Until
until when I got off work and y'all said that you talking about, yo, I know I'm not ready.
I ain't listen to the Black Youngster.
And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Oh shit, I didn't even see these two.
I listened to
Don Q.
Don Q. I listened to
Because he liked the last Don Q CD.
I listened to the
Album.
Bum B
Bumblebee.
and half of the Lloyd. And
How many times did you listen to the movie? You ain't gonna lie.
I said I listened to half of the Lloyd.
How
Was
many
you naked when
times, how
you
many
listened to
times
it?
did you stare at the album?
Did
the
you touch
artwork
yourself
there?
when you was listening to
Oh
it?
my God.
You the one put it in the group
Niggas
chat.
probably in the mirror like that. I need a guitar!
I don't remember which one.
Oh,
You were probably in the mirror like that.
Fuck with y'all, yeah.
You started that shit. You put that shit out there.
Oh, and I listened to the Currency. That's what it was. I listened to the Currency.
That was not in the group
I was
chat.
gonna say that was not in there.
Yes, it was.
No, you did not put that in the group chat.
A couple of months ago.
Yeah, that was a long time. No, he talking about the new one that the Currency just dropped. First of all, I didn't even know the Currency dropped something new, so that's on some different. That was something different. What? And then, but you know who did drop some shit? LES.
I didn't know that.
This nigga dropped a whole new project. That shit hard. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna put it up for next week. Yo,
I'm definitely gonna
this
check
nigga
that
put.
out.
Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, that
He
nigga
put everything.
He put like 6 goddamn mixtapes in the group chat.
He put everything in there.
I'm like,
Yo,
why?
hold on.
Two,
Yo,
three,
you put everything in there this week.
4, 5.
Right.
And you ain't listen to all of them? And you the one that recommended us to listen to it?
Facts.
Alright, so what happened was
Oh boy.
Here we go with the bullshit.
my
Actually, you know what?
phone service is off.
What's his name?
Your
Black
phone,
Youngster got
your
a song,
phone
yo.
service. Why is your phone service?
Hold on, yo.
off?
Black Youngster got a song, yo. Miss me with that bullshit.
I didn't listen to it. I couldn't tell you. Yeah.
Well, go listen to that song. It's called Bullshit.
It ain't off that much, nigga. You still getting phone calls and text messages.
It's T-Mobile. I can get incoming text messages and incoming phone
You
calls.
can send outgoing
That's
ones
it,
too.
and, yep, and that's it. I can't get on the internet. Unless I'm in some Wi-Fi. That's it.
You should have said something. I wouldn't let you get the Wi-Fi here.
I don't know. For some reason, it's connected.
You should be connected here.
It's Xfinity.
Yeah.
Facts.
That, but I also got my joint. You can use it if you want.
Yeah.
But that shit. All right, so Mac Miller 26 passed away. And a bunch of other people passed away too, but they weren't as, jarring as Mac Miller. All right,
Bert fucking Reynolds, my nigga.
That's what it was.
Bert
That's
fucking
what it
Reynolds.
was. I can't remember.
The
I was
goddamn bandit.
I was like, there's somebody I'm forgetting. You said somebody. What's his name? What's his name? There you go. Will do.
Bert Reynolds. So, give me pleasant memories of Bert Reynolds, nigga. Cause
Smokey and the motherfucking bandit. That's all you need to know.
That's it. That's all you got.
That's all you need to know.
tell Shorty you kid her back. You be alright, nigga. You don't need to be texting right now. She ain't gonna die for the next hour.
You're right. You're absolutely
Just
right.
slide in the DMs real quick and tell you hit it back.
That was a text message.
Tell TK you'll hit her later, yo.
Yo. Still keep in touch with your team, yo.
Love the culture. Hey, Ray.
Yeah. And she gonna tell you, oh, why y'all hating on our 4th member? She gonna tell you that every time.
5th member.
5th, 4th. Oh yeah, that's right.
You can't even know. You don't even know how many team members you got on your
That's
own
'cause I
team.
wasn't
Your squad that big, yo.
You balling like that, yo.
Nah, I was.
Jay Hill bring you on stage at his last event.
Nope.
He was backstage.
You was backstage,
I
yo.
wasn't. I
Damn.
didn't even know there was an event.
Did you go down to the retreat with Raven and
I
that?
did not.
Did they invite you?
Yeah.
No, actually, no.
Man, what's up with your team? What's up with your team, yo? You going up
He
to
carried the luggage.
Oh.
Jay went.
You going up to the TV station to hang with TKO?
Nah, I wasn't invited.
She didn't invite you?
No.
Damn, that's kind of messed up, yo.
Yeah, you see, you ain't the glue that holds the team together.
Nope, never
That's
was.
a fact.
Never was.
So, come on. Besides Smokey and the Bandit, is that what it was? Was that
Smokey and the Bandit?
He was on Archer a couple of episodes. It was like 3 episodes of Archer.
He was in Smokey and the Bandit too.
What else was he? He was in a bunch of shit, bro.
He definitely was.
I'm not trying to. This
It
nigga.
doesn't matter. It was Smokey and the Bandit. That's what did it.
That's what did it. That makes all of the difference.
Yeah.
That's all
All right.
I
Are you looking it up, nigga? Nigga, you don't know how to spell Bert
I
Reynolds?
don't. There it is. Nope, that's not it.
BERT and then Reynolds.
Oh, I can't spell though.
Google
He
can
just
spell.
spelled it for you. As soon
Yeah,
as
I
you
swear
type
to
Bert
God.
and Reynolds, it's gonna pop right
I
up.
swear to God, yo.
I found it.
All right, so come on, tell us his not discography. Tell us his
Catalog.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes.
It's the first thing.
Exactly.
Deliverance, Boogie Nights, Gunsmoke, the Cannonball Run. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot all about
The
that.
Longest Yard. That's where I
I
remember
don't
him
remember
from.
running Longest Yard. That was
The
lit.
Longest Yard. Yep.
And then
Gator. Hold on.
Gator.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What the fuck is Gator?
Don't know. White Lightning.
Don't know what that is.
Evening Shade. Dan August.
Dan August.
Hold on. Hooper. Dukes of Hazzard.
The movie or the TV show?
2005.
Then it was a movie,
The
dickhead. You can look at it from the graphic work and see what Dukes of Hazzard was some shit that came out in
You
the
don't know about that.
late 70s, early 80s.
You don't know.
Smokey and the Bandit 2.
I just said that.
Striptease. Without a Paddle. Semi-Tough. The Last Movie Star. Cannonball Run 2. Starting Over. City Heat.
Alright, I don't need to go through the whole thing. I was
Yeah.
trying to just hit the highlights, and you obviously can't see what the highlights are. You just naming everything in the world.
Yep.
Smokey and the Bandit, 2, Cannonball 1 and 2, Dukes of Hazzard. That's all you need to say, yo.
And The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard was lit.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Colin Kaepernick gets.
He beat the NFL with their own game.
How did he do that? I'm sorry, you just told
Well,
blew
he
my.
got-
You just left
he-
field.
Yeah,
shit out
I
there.
don't know what the
He
fuck
won-
happened.
He won the he won the lawsuit, so he got paid. And then Nike gave him a contract.
Wait a minute, he did what? He didn't win the lawsuit. The lawsuit's
He's-
still going on.
No, he sued the NFL and he won the lawsuit.
He did not win the lawsuit.
Since when?
Google it, nigga. The only thing they said is that he has a right to. The only thing he won was the right to sue them. He didn't win the lawsuit.
That's not what I saw.
Okay, show me him. Show us the news footage of him winning the lawsuit. The only thing he got was an endorsement deal from Nike
And they're
for
burning Nikes.
$34 million, and white people have turned.
Yeah.
Have gone lost their minds. Notice how there's not one video of a Jordan being burnt.
Not one.
I'm just being honest. Like I don't even wear Nikes like that, but I ain't seen one. I haven't seen an expensive pair of Nikes being burned. I've seen a bunch of cheap ass pair of Nikes being burnt.
It don't make a difference. Nike still got your money.
I saw a guy with a pair of shorts on, and they had the Nike sign on the side. This nigga wearing the shorts
Burn.
cut the fucking Nike logo off of it, threw the logo on the trash, and then kept the shorts on.
They're still Nike shorts.
And it still says Nike on the tag.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't get that shit, yo. Tell us, Will, yo, what's up with your people, yo?
Why are your people being this
What's
way?
wrong with your people, Joe? What's going on with that bullshit?
Down on
yo?
the farm. All we wear is coveralls.
Are they Nike?
Nike overalls.
Nike
Nah, they're
overalls?
Wranglers.
The wrinkle-free Wranglers?
Gotta have some wrinkles in that motherfucker. Man.
Jumpers. Straight jumpers.
Alright, The Predator comes out this week. Does anybody want to see it?
No, I'm not excited.
You're not excited?
I don't
I'm
know.
not excited.
Wait a minute, so neither one of y'all has ever been a Predator fan?
I saw Alien versus Predator, and that was pretty dope.
I've never seen the Predator.
After that, I was.
Are you serious?
I saw
Why? I mean, I'm saying I understand.
I've never really had a desire to sit there and watch it.
Yo, that shit
I've
was
never
hard.
watched none of
The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the one with Donald Glover, Danny Glover.
Nope.
Yeah, the only one I saw was Alien versus Predator. That was cool. But
Never watched Alien.
They were like, that's like both of them are like the worst worst Predator films you could ever see. They're definitely not as good. You never saw Predators where people drop down onto the. Oh my god!
I saw was Alien versus Predator.
Yo, I'm disappointed in both of y'all niggas. Like, what the fuck? Alright. So,
I did watch Smokey and the Bandit.
yeah, we kind of picked up on that.
We going back to Smokey and the Bandit?
No, we good.
And Smokey and the Bandit too.
Nicki Minaj dropped Barbie Dreams.
I heard she was going to fucking.
Come on, Pill. Jump up and down, yo.
The video?
The video dropped. You not excited?
I didn't see it.
That's your favorite artist, right?
I didn't say that.
You gave it real high remarks on the review.
I just said
You really did.
I just said it
And
was,
you gave a full-throated support.
I said it was. I said it was better than the last project.
You said it was better than fucking Cardi B's
I
album.
did not say that.
Will,
I said it was better
were you
than Cardi
not
B's
here?
project. I did not. No, I didn't. I did not. I said I just didn't understand why niggas is different. When niggas is out of the flat.
Stop.
Come on, yo, with the bullshit.
No, the bullshit was coming out of your goddamn mouth.
Bullshit.
Yo,
I did not say
you-
that Nicki's project was better.
Yes, you did.
Seriously?
Both of y'all need to go back.
All right, cool. I'll go back and listen to it. If he's saying he's changing his tune, it is what it is.
Of course he changing his thing because you called him on his bullshit.
After the all right, so her first week she did like a lot, and then the second week she did half of that. So she did like 100-some thousand her first week, and then she got like 80,000 the second week, which is not good.
Right.
Oh shit! Oh, and there was a post talking about the highest grossing albums.
Yeah, I was just gonna look it up.
And she was not a part of that list. So let's see. We're going to find that real quick and throw that up there. All right, 2018's top 10 best-selling hip-hop albums. Number 10 is Kendrick Lamar, 830K. You got J. Cole.
Hit that list.
Facts. J. Cole, KOD, 991,000 units. Post Malone, Stoney,
Really?
1 million units. Yeah, Post is huge
And that's
out
the
there.
first. That's the first album.
That's the second album.
Stoney.
Yeah, Stoney is the second album. Travis Scott, Astro World, 1 million units.
It wasn't bad though.
XXX Tentacion, Post Mortem, so 1.1 million units.
Do you think that's because?
Yep.
Black Panther soundtrack, 1.2 million units sold.
Didn't listen to it. Did you listen to it?
Yes.
Was it good?
It's like Kendrick mixed with a bunch of other stuff.
Oh.
So, and Kendrick was like the executive producer. So technically, winning.
It's a Kendrick.
That's two albums in the top 10 sales for the year. So yeah, winning. Migos, Culture 2, 1.3 million units sold. Yo, I'm not a Migos fan. I'm not a Culture 2 fan. But
that was.
Think about it. They done had 5 hits off of this album alone.
Yeah, that's true.
They did, but
5 hits
it
off of
was
this album.
whack. That's the only one that was good. I'm
Facts.
just saying.
Facts.
Which one didn't you like?
All right, wait a minute. We'll get into that later. Let's finish this list.
What?
No,
On the list?
no, just
Or Culture 2?
number 3, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, 1.5 million units sold. Cardi B sold more albums than her husband and his 2 cousins put together. That's crazy. Post Malone's Beer Bongs and Bentleys, 2.4 millions. Like I said, he had more than one album, and both those albums.
I thought that was the second one. Beer Bongs and Bentleys. I thought that was.
Yeah, that's the one that just came out, and Stoney came out way before that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Stoney.
And then number 1 is Drake Scorpion, 2.9 million.
Of course you knew Drake's gonna be number
That
one.
irritates.
Wow, what's wrong? Why you irritated?
Irritates.
Why you ain't like Drake album?
It wasn't that phenomenal.
He had 5 good ones. And he has streaming on lock.
He
And he's
had
friendly.
5 good
He said he's
singles.
friendly.
He's friendly. He's a nice person.
What 5 singles came off the album?
We gonna make me go back to this motherfucker.
It was
God's playing for one.
Okay.
Hell yeah, God's playing is
The
on
two,
that.
the 2 singles that he released before that.
Right, and then you still got In My Feelings, and then you got the joint that's on the radio right now. There's a bunch of joints on here.
Might be right. Fuck.
Alright, so Non-Stop is one. God's Plan. I'm Upset went like in top 10. Summer Games, Jaded. Alright, Nice for What?
Nice for what? That's
Forgot about that.
So that's 2.
No,
That's
nigga.
the third one.
That's
right
like the
there.
third or the fourth one. What are you fucking talking about?
I didn't count Upset. I'm Upset because I wasn't a single.
So then you still got
2.
You got Non-Stop, God's Plan.
God's Plan. All right, that's 3. All right.
What the fuck?
I
You
missed God's
fucking
Plan.
retard, nigga. Nice for What? That's 3.
3.
In My Feelings, that's 4. And there's another one that's gonna pop off on here, I guarantee, because I know they've been working another record on it. So that's 5 records off of here. Off of this double CD. Air quotation.
Air quotes.
Now, speaking of Drake. Drake brought out Meek Mill.
And they squashed
They
it, too.
squashed, they beef, they hugged it out. And then Drake posted on his Instagram something that brought a tear to my eye.
You follow
know what I'm
Drake?
saying? No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
I should follow Drake. I don't, but I should.
Why?
I don't know. Isn't that what everybody else does? Follow the champagne poppy?
No.
Okay. This really gave me some peace of mind tonight. Healing and moving forward created one of the most electric and gratifying moments of my career. Meek Mill, I'm happy that you are home and that we could find our way back to our joint purpose.
See that boy the tear to your eye?
Yeah, yo. Look at the picture. Look, he's smiling, yo. Look how he's smiling, yo.
No.
He's such a nice guy, yo.
His boyfriend came back.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's like a partial love letter.
Sound like a lot of love.
Untuck your penis.
So what y'all feel about that?
I feel like it's dope that they squashed the beef.
I feel nothing. I gives no fuck.
Yeah, we know. You're high on cocaine still.
I think it's dope that they squashed the beef and everything. It was a long time coming. But do I care? I don't.
My thing is,
Shouts out for me for coming home.
it's not like he decided, like he was in jail and then was like, you know what? I need to show y'all niggas what it's really about. Like,
Well, you could have chose to stay in there.
Good.
All you gotta do is just jab somebody a couple times.
slap you on the back of your head with the dumbass shit you say out your fucking mouth, yo.
At least they could be the mod. Like, you know what?
Let's talk
I'm
about
gonna
the
go
person
home
that really
and
made a
stay
real
with you.
decision. Drake is at the height of his career. He don't need to take his foot off of off of Meek Mill neck. Drake could have stonewalled that nigga for the rest of his career.
Wait. You think this is the Drake's height at the peak of his career right now? Or do you think it was a couple albums
You want me to go back to the highest selling records right now? In the time period when niggas ain't selling shit? How, like, this nigga drops a video and it do 100 million views in like a week? Come on, bro. Yes, this nigga's white hot. All right.
Hold on.
So wait a minute.
Hold on. When do you think?
Right, that was gonna be my next question. If he's not at the height of his career, 10 years in,
I don't know. I guess I'm thinking.
and he's been around 10 years.
What you gonna say? 9 years ago?
Nah, I was thinking like, his prime Young Money days. Like,
But Wayne was still outselling him in that time period.
I get that, but
He's selling more now. He's more.
that's
He's
true.
a lot large. He's got a record label with like 10 artists on it.
alright. I guess you're right. I guess because when you thought of Young Money, you thought of 3 people. You thought of Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. That was it.
Right. And who's still popping out of Wayne, Drake, and Nicki?
Alright. You got
He's
it.
gonna say Nicki.
She not gonna give you no pussy. I don't give a fuck. All this defending you doing right now.
All I said was, listen. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas dumb.
You dumb for defending that bullshit ass album.
No.
Yo, I don't know why the fuck you defended that album, yo.
Because y'all niggas was going nuts.
We
for
was
no
telling the
reason.
truth.
We was telling the truth. How the fuck fuck you gonna say we was going nuts? Yo, we wasn't going nuts. I'm telling you exactly how I felt about a weak ass project. All right, if it's so good, what record is on the radio right now from off that album?
Bobby Dreams.
No, it's not on the radio. It's on YouTube, nigga. I got a video on YouTube.
I've played it. I mean, I've heard it on the radio several times.
Bitch, cause you a DJ.
Facts. And that's because you fucking goddamn jerking off Jay Claxton all day long.
But that's not what only person I've heard play it.
Who else played it?
I've heard.
Oh, on his radio show. My bad. Yeah.
I've heard other DJs play it. Not only have I heard other DJs play, I've heard the radio station play it.
One record. We on the 5th Drake record.
Alright, so what? Like,
I'm just saying. You sit there and talk about, do you believe this is the height of Drake's career? Yes.
Alright.
If you want to sit there and say that, yo, how many Cardi B songs you hear on the radio? They came off that one album. That's more than Nicki right there.
Damn, yo. See, like he hate Cardi B so much, he ain't even think to pick up his phone and look at the see how many joints off of that. Damn, yo. Why you hate Cardi B so much?
It was cool.
Well, shit, Nicki hate Cardi B too. They've been beefing about all goddamn.
You been tuned in the Queen radio every Monday so you can catch the scoop on what's been going on.
And they fought over the week.
I was getting to that. You want to show us your Nicki tattoo, yo?
Stop, yo.
Go ahead, yo. Show me Bobby Dreams.
Stop.
You having Bobby Dreams? Yo, you defending.
Listen, yo. Fizzles is never gonna listen to the show again.
What you want me to do, cuz? Hey, Fizz.
That's his favorite artist in the world, yo.
Yeah. Tune in to Queen Radio every Monday. So you can get the scoop. She's the number one. If she's so dope as an MC, why the fuck does she have an internet radio show and sitting up there complaining all day long? Shouldn't she be rapping?
Why she let Remy Ma body the shit out of her?
Ooh.
For like 7 minutes.
Defend it, Pill and Fizzles. Put y'all together and shit. Fizzles.
You kind of quiet over there, sir.
All I said is the album was better than the first album, and y'all gave it like. All I said is she went back to the bar.
We still gave it 3 mics, nigga.
We gave it a fair review. Yeah, it's not like it was 100%. Because, like I said, what I did, I've never listened to a Nicki project. Ever. That was my first one.
I hate to say that. Because she's got some good projects. That just wasn't one of them. That's the bottom of her discography.
And that right there was like, will I listen to another Nicki project? Probably not. Would I listen to another Cardi B project? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, see, alright. So, Cardi B gotta keep the same energy. You think she can pull off a sophomore project at the same?
She just threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj at a fucking fashion show. If that's not keeping the same energy, I don't know what the fuck.
We're talking about music right now. That's a publicity stunt. We're talking about music right now. Can she do a sophomore album that can...
A sophomore album.
Alright.
I said Mork. What the fuck is the Mork?
Can she do a sophomore album that's as good as the first one?
That's going to be good. That's good.
Can Nicki Minaj drop another album that can keep up with the first album?
Probably not.
So why the fuck you trying to... So you're not going to hold Nicki to the standard, but you're going to hold Cardi to the standard. Alright, that's...
Now, if you ask me, with Cardi, I would say... yes and no. Because came in with a lot of fire on the first. She'll still have fire on the second, but it won't be the same. A lot of people's sophomore albums not as good as their first. You put everything into that first.
I'm agreeing.
Look at 50.
Look at Nas.
Get Rich or Die Trying was hard as shit. What was it? Massacre was the second one?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No. It was Get Rich or Die Trying. Then it wasn't
Curtis. No, Curtis was the third one.
Curtis was the third one.
Curtis one was the Massacre.
50 Cent discography.
But the Massacre was pretty good.
But it wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same. But that's just like the Beg for Mercy project.
He is correct. Massacre was the second album.
The Beg for Mercy project was good.
Beg for Mercy was I think that was the last good one he had.
Nas.
No, second album and all that. All right, so we going off. We getting off.
No. So what I'm saying is, I'm not once we got through that review, I'm not disagreeing. I didn't disagree. The problem I had was y'all were trashing the album and it wasn't that bad.
We gave it 3
wasn't
miles.
that good.
I gave it the same thing.
So yo, just because like it could have been way better, and
I
it
agree
wasn't.
with that.
It
Did
had
she call
problems.
you or something to tell you to defend her honor or some shit, yo?
She promised him a hand job.
Oh, alright. We understand now. We get
Can
it
we
now.
just move on, yo?
I'm ready to move on. I'm done.
You defending the shit out of this bitch. This shit is driving me nuts, yo. I'm so tired of fucking talking about Nicki every goddamn week. Can we not talk about it no
We don't
more?
have to talk about Nicki again, but
Well, we gotta talk about the fight.
We weren't supposed to talk about it this week, but somebody threw a shoe at somebody, so we gotta talk about it.
So, it was said that Nicki Minaj talked about Cardi's daughter, talked about Cardi being an unfit mother, and said a few other disrespectful things. Cardi B saw her at a gala, and
She pulled up on her.
facts.
Like a nigga supposed to do.
Now, on the comedy side, Cardi got hit in the face by her own security.
Yo.
And that's where the big ass lump on her forehead came from. And then Nicki Minaj came out without a scratch. Talk about it.
You know that nigga's unemployed now.
Nah. I don't think
Yo,
I'm unemployed.
how the fuck you gonna hit the nigga that you supposed to be
protected. And you can not like it wasn't like a was my bad little thing. She got a big ass lump on her forehead.
So that nigga gave you her everything.
So, in the review, we were talking about maturity of the two artists, right?
Correct.
Was it very mature for Cardi B to throw a shoe at Nicki Minaj?
Was it very mature for Nicki Minaj
To
to
sit there and talk about
disrespect somebody's child and their ability to be a mother?
And you're not even a mother?
Right, you ain't even got no kids.
Was it
And she can't keep a fucking man?
Was
Ooh.
it,
Woo, this nigga's on the road right now, yo. What's going on, bro?
Cardi B's married. Nicki can't keep a man to save a fucking life.
So Cardi B promised you a hand job too, huh?
No, I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts.
These are facts, sir.
I mean, who initiated the beef from the start? From the start?
I don't know.
I think it was Nicki.
I want to say it was Cardi.
Because usually it's always because look at her and Remy Ma. Who started that shit? Nicki.
Cardi. I mean, I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Cardi started everything. No, no. Okay, yeah, Nicki started it. You got it.
Nicki started
Every
all the
beef.
beefs.
Every beef. Yep.
I don't think she started one with Lil' Kim.
Yes, she did.
I think Kim came at her. I'm not 100% because it was a while ago.
Yeah, I'm not going that
100%.
far back. I ain't going that far back. Fuck all that
But
shit.
all the other beats has always been Nicki.
Yep, you're right. Because she's always felt like she had to be, I got to fight for the #1 spot.
So, and Cardi knew Nicki been around 7, 8 summers.
Right.
So like I know I'm giving Cardi a pass because she's still adjusting to being famous. This is her first year as a celebrity. For real. There's a difference between being on a reality show and being a mega star.
in the mixtape.
Right.
I think it was 3 mixtapes?
Right.
Even still, you know what I'm saying?
It's a difference, my nigga. It's a difference. There's a different set of eyes. Her being on Love and Hip Hop, white people wasn't paying her no attention.
I agree with that.
She's got a
You top in the charts, everybody's paying attention.
Everybody's
I
paying
agree with
attention.
that. So with that different set of eyes, you carry yourself a little differently, right?
This is her first year being that way. Like it's not easy, nigga.
Alright, I guess.
Oh yeah. So how long did it take for you to get yourself together, nigga?
I'm still trying.
I'm not famous.
Exactly.
Nigga, you way more well known than you was 4 years ago,
Alright.
and you still out here doing stupid shit, ain't you?
And you're probably right.
Alrighty then. So, you know what I mean? How the fuck, if niggas wasn't, well, we hope that you would get your shit together. I mean, you ain't got your shit together. Fuck you all on her ass about it. Just because she got some money, that gonna make a difference?
I mean,
Let
like
me ask
you said,
you ask yourself
it's-
this. You put yourself in her situation.
Okay.
You got all the. How are you gonna act? To regular nigga that was a regular Joe last year. Nobody, a few people was checking you, but not everybody. You drop that, everybody check. How you gonna act, man?
I mean, I would feel some type of way, but what I
and you go from
go all out in public, and I know it's cameras around. I'm not.
What you gonna do? You not do nothing? And this one person keep disrespecting you.
I don't know. I guess
disrespecting, saying low shit.
I guess either I would take it to the music or I would catch him on some personal type shit.
That's exactly what she
That's
did.
what you was trying to do.
Not at a public event like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You catch him when you catch him. That's beef, my nigga.
That is a fact.
Right.
She's from Brooklyn. She's in New York, motherfucker. So
catch him when you catch him.
That's how the game goes sometimes. And I'm not saying to say that she was right. I'm not sitting here trying to say she was right. She was 100% wrong. However, first year out of the hood, you got a husband, you got a kid, you still adjusting emotionally and mentally to all of this shit.
A different lifestyle.
And somebody that has really no reason or right to come at you keeps coming at you. After you time and time again try to make it seem like y'all cool, try to be nice, and they still disrespecting you.
And do a song together.
Right. And then it's time to fucking pop a bitch, nigga.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Just saying.
You are.
Year 2, year 3, that's when I'm gonna be like, alright, Cardi.
Relax.
Come on, nigga. You should know by now. Now, after this situation, if she ain't learned, then I'm like, alright, we gonna have some problems. Like, if she
get another security team.
I guess. I don't know what
that knows what you look like.
That's fucked up. I don't know what to do from that point, but something has to happen. Something definitely has to happen. Alright, so what's the next move you feel like should happen for Cardi B and for Nicki? What do you feel like Cardi B should do at this point?
Drop a diss track.
Yikes. Pill, what do you think
Just
Cardi
go at
B
it
should
on
do?
the bars.
I just
It's
think
not bad how they actually.
take it, take the high road. You know what I'm saying? Make some more music.
Oh, she gonna make some more music.
She making music right now.
I ain't saying go bar for bar with her. Cause if we saying that Nicki so immature, why am I stupid down to her level? I'm gonna just keep making music.
That's a fact.
But then also, you got the age difference.
I agree with you.
Cardi's what, like your age?
So I know.
Nicki's like 35.
She body that age.
Again, so why am I stupid down to her level?
Who?
She's saying that Cardi B should take the high road, ignore Nicki.
Nicki should take the high road because she's the older one.
Obviously, if she's not
on Nicki yet, we still talking about Cardi. And you feel like Cardi should take the high road
correct.
And just make some great music.
Facts.
You say she needs to do a diss record.
Diss record, everybody wins.
Only the ratchet side of me. I'm have to go to ratchet side of me. I really feel like Cardi should drop a diss record.
I mean, but if you think about it, you drop a diss record, everybody's she's gonna get the sale. Nicki's gonna get sales because Nicki's gotta respond. So hopefully she has some fine.
Yo, Cardi should call Remy Ma, Lil' Kim, and every other female rapper that don't like Nicki, and they should do
Nicki needs to take the high road and shut the fuck up.
I was about to say, but then Nicki wouldn't respond. There would be no point.
Oh, Nicki will respond. She would fucking lose her mind, nigga.
That would be dope as shit.
She would get on Queen Radio on Monday. Let me tell y'all bitches something. That's what the fuck she would do, nigga. Go right on the radio. See, they tell you they all have to be. They been have to be. Oh my god. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. All right. So, what do you feel like Nicki Minaj should do? Will?
Diss track. Come just.
Damn. So you said who should come first? Like you feel like Nicki should strike first, or Cardi should strike first?
Cardi.
And then Nicki should be prepared with the appropriate diss record.
Yes.
Pill, what do you feel like?
At the end of the day, even if Nicki strikes first, Cardi probably still gonna body it.
And then the whole Migos be on the hook. Hey.
Nigga, we made it.
Yeah, right.
Because you gotta look at Nicki's. well, I don't even know if that was her comeback. When she had Drake and all that shit on it, which was whack.
That shit was super whack with Wayne and Nicki, Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. Remember when she went with Remy? That was a diss. That was a whack ass diss record.
Cause I don't know which one was first. Was it hers?
Remy Ma dropped the diss record first.
Oh, and then
it was a single.
And then Nicki dropped those 2 or 3 records all at the same time. It was 2 of them had Drake and Wayne, and then 1 was just her by herself, and all 3 of them was whack.
And did one of them joints had Chris Brown on it?
No.
I just want to make sure. Okay, no, that's not.
You talking about Remy Ma? You're not talking about Nicki. We talking about Nicki.
That's what I'm talking about. Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, and Drake did a song called "Only," and it, Chris Brown.
That's not a diss record. That wasn't.
That's what I was trying to figure out if it was the same song, the same situation.
See, right now, since Nicki, her diss tracks are kind of whack.
Nicki diss
She should have a few little ghostwriters. She should be ready right now to
drop
that shit. She needs to fire them and get some other. At least get Drake to ghostwrite for her.
No.
I mean, there's a whole chain of events going into that, but I'm just saying.
No, it's not a good idea.
So you feel like Nicki should do? Since you're a PR person.
Apologize. Take that road. Apologize.
I wish I had the clap button, yo. This nigga's so mature tonight, yo.
Apologize.
This nigga is so mature,
apologize, yo. Dog. If she stepped out wrong,
you need to be like the Truman Show. Cause the only time you act right is when the camera's on. When the camera on, you Mr. Respectful, wonderful, and when the camera off, you do all type of dirty shit.
That's not true.
Yeah, not according to your friends.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Okay, you playing devil's advocate. All right, so what do you?
Well,
really
no,
like
I'm not. I really do feel that way, but I'm also playing devil's advocate at the same time. But y'all motherfuckers is ruthless.
Because we don't give a fuck. Like, at the end of the day, like, we out here for the entertainment.
Alright.
I'm out here for the entertainment. Like,
I'm out here for the music. So, I mean,
I like back to back. Meet the Mill shit was whack as shit. I'm just saying.
Facts.
Back to back.
And this is a prime. And I'm glad you brought that up. That's a prime example of 2 people that can have a beef, drop the diss records, and get past it.
Jay-Z and Nas.
Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah, but you know everybody ain't the same.
Fat Joe and fucking 50.
Fat Joe and Remy.
You know everybody ain't the same. Ja Rule and 50. You know everybody ain't the same.
But that's not music based. That's personal.
That's personal. But then also,
And it also
Ja Rule just said he really ain't worrying about it. He said he ain't got no hard feelings behind it.
I mean,
he's the person that should have the hard feelings.
Yeah, facts.
50 the one that keeps going into it for no reason.
Because he just fucking hate that nigga. Fuck it.
That's crazy.
So,
Yeah.
let's move on.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah, we done. We done talked enough. We probably did 20, 25, 30 minutes of goddamn Nicki versus Cardi shit. I don't get it. Alright, so this shit is so stupid, yo. Do we want to talk about Eminem and fucking MGK and apparently the MGK versus G-Eazy shit is dead because I ain't heard nobody say nothing about day 2 beef. It's all about Eminem and MGK and Eminem and Joe Buttons right now.
I gotta go watch the response to the Eminem response to Joe Budden. I did hear the response to MGK that Eminem put out, but that was it.
Word.
From what I saw, there were 2 responses, but one was better than the other.
I'm reacting with everybody.
There's a lot of shit. I don't know. I really don't.
That's one of that's just can of worms there.
I saw the Eminem interview, and I realized I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, the nigga just need to retire, in my opinion. I'm done with it. Like, I've been done with M for a minute.
Well, there's a lot of people that you can say just need to retire, but they still need.
Who?
Nas.
This nigga just
You don't think Nas don't need to retire after the last album?
needs to retire, and we'll talk about his situation in a little bit.
After the last album?
Fuck no. The last album was dope. What are you talking about? Life is Good. Was it called Good Life or Life is Good or some shit like that? That was a good album, yo. But it wasn't for your demo. The album wasn't for your demo.
That was his 444.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
In Nas's world, that was his 444.
Yeah. Yeah, that was his mature, grown
No,
nigga. He had his wife's wedding dress on his lap, and he talked about his wife, the wedding, the whole nine. Like he talked about everything on that album.
No, he's not gonna be a bazillionaire like fucking Jay-Z. Jay-Z's album
sorry to tell you that, sir. He was a major investor in Amazon. Amazon just hit $1 trillion.
Oh, yeah.
Nas is quiet money.
Yeah.
Nas is quiet money. Nas is probably worth $300-400 million right now. He ain't nowhere near broke.
So when I say Amazon sells everything, dog, they actually have
they sell coffins.
A clothing situation now.
Excuse me. What's a clothing situation? They've been selling clothes and sneakers.
I had no idea. I mean,
and jewelry.
I know they did.
Yeah, because you can buy the clothes, you try them on, or you don't buy them, you try them on, whatever, keep the ones that you want. Send the other one back and pay for the ones
I knew they did shoes, but I saw the advertisement for clothes the other day. And
it was food, my nigga.
Yep, food.
This is outstanding, like
detergents.
Shout out to Amazon.
CDs, man. Records.
Amazon's amazing.
Like
Amazon sells everything.
You can get a parachute. I looked it up. Canoes, boats, all types of shit.
Why'd you look up a parachute?
Cause I don't be having
Why
enough money. You be on the toilet, you don't be looking for like weird shit. You be like somehow in here, you like.
What if I can buy a parachute?
Right. Well, it wasn't. I wonder if I can buy one. I was like, I wonder how much they cost. Like, you know what I'm saying? And all of the pieces of assessment. Like a couple thousand.
But that's a random thought. I just don't.
I got a lot of random thoughts.
So you ever see this nigga's Amazon wish list?
Yes.
That shit is all over the place. This thing got a $90,000 Rolex on there, yo.
I really do.
Then followed up by like a $10 item. Like,
what the fuck is this?
damn, nigga. How you go from $90,000 to $10?
Some books.
That shit crazy.
All right. Before we get into any other stuff, I need y'all help. We have to have a real discussion, y'all.
All right. I'm ready.
Spider-Man video game came out.
Let's do it.
I like what I see.
Buy it.
I would need to buy the game system, asshole.
Shit.
And that's where the discussion starts.
The
Should I, at this point in the game, get a PS4? Now, y'all know me. Now, that's not the only game I want.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, gotta get Star Wars Battlefront. And I'm thinking 1 or 2 more games.
So did you play Batman on the PS3? The Arkham Asylum?
Nah.
Okay. It's supposed to have the same gameplay as Spider-Man.
I did. Actually, I did. But I didn't give a fuck about it.
Should you buy a PS4 right now? Yeah.
Well,
because there's no PS5 in the foreseeable future right now. There is.
What the fuck is you talking about? They been talking about that shit for the last year. They been gearing up for that motherfucker.
I think it's supposed to be December. I think. I could be wrong.
That's too early in the game. How long has PS4 been out?
Like
since PS3.
Shut up.
So they've been making games.
PS4 came out in.
They do one every
4 years.
It's been longer than that.
At least 4. No, you know what? Yeah, because
the PS4 been out since before I came back to Baltimore.
Before you came back to Baltimore when?
No, it was PS3 when you came back. PS4's been out because I got mine when we had the ride. I bought a little bit after the ride. And that was
but it's still been out for a minute. It wasn't like new. It probably still been out for like a year and a half. Oh my god, nigga, do you not know how to Google shit?
So it came out 2013.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's been out 5 years.
So it's about time for it to end.
Yeah.
End of his lifestyle.
Yeah.
My problem with the PS4 is I haven't seen a lot of titles that I was like, ooh, I gotta get that, or I gotta play that.
Did you see that opposite with Xbox?
Oh, I'm never gonna get.
Oh, okay, all right.
Don't ever bring it up.
I was saying the only thing Xbox has that competes is Halo.
The only game systems
about it.
That's it.
The only game systems I would buy would be if Nintendo would come up with some shit that ain't some bullshit. I'd cop it, or Sony. That's it. Sony or Nintendo. That's it. Huh?
I heard the Switch was dope.
Switch is too much. Oh, you got the house unit, and then you get the little hand unit, and you take it with you. Nigga, I'm not taking no hand. What the fuck am I gonna go on a construction site with a goddamn Nintendo shit? And then all they titles is bullshit.
It's Nintendo. It's a family-oriented game.
Fucking bullshnickle.
So yeah, I definitely I don't.
But that Spider-Man game was hard as a bitch.
Oh, it's,
And then I heard Destiny and Destiny 2 was the shit.
Well,
Destiny is amazing.
You can always cover PS4 on Facebook. Wait, $150.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'm not worried about the price. I would just.
I mean, I wouldn't buy a new one.
Yeah, okay,
I would get a used one.
Agree with
You
that.
can get a terabyte joint right now for $299.
You get a used one for like 100 and something.
Yeah.
And still have mad money left over to buy a game.
No, I agree with that. I wouldn't buy a brand new one. I would definitely get a used one.
Because it's running at the end of his life right now.
That's true.
I
wouldn't buy a new one.
My thing is, I'll be concerned when buying used electronics.
Well, it just depends. So it depends on how long you think you're gonna keep it. Or you feel like when the PS5 will come out.
My girlfriend bought me a PS3 in 2008, and it's sitting in the other room right now, and it still gets used every day because KO is over that bitch fucking playing fucking Arkham Asylum and all that bullshit.
I mean, are you gonna? I mean, if you're gonna keep it,
I'm gonna be
not
honest
buy.
with you. I'm gonna be 1,000% with you. I'm gonna buy the games. I'm gonna play each one of them 4 times, maybe 5, for like maybe 4 or 5 hours a piece, and then I'm never gonna touch it again.
Sucks to be you.
Only because that's just the way it is. Like, unless y'all come over and y'all be like, yo, let's play. Then I'm like, all right, let's play.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. Or some online type shit. I mean, no, it's not a bad idea. I mean,
I'm trying to think of.
I say go.
What you say, bro?
I say go.
Fuck it, why not?
I say go.
I got a PS4, I got PS3, PS2, PS1.
I should do it because especially if you're not a game hog and say PS5's coming out in 2 weeks, I gotta go buy that too. Nah, because if you gonna keep
let's say if it comes out on Christmas, that shit is gonna be like $600.
Right, so you're gonna at least keep your PS4 at least two more
Fuck
years.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep your PS4 at least
But then you
2 more
think
years.
if the PS5 comes out, it's $600, you spend the $600, you'll have it for another 5-6 years.
Fuck you. That's stupid.
So all the back.
Because when if the PS5 comes out,
I don't buy the first one.
Thank you. The first ones always end up being fucked up because the first PS4s that came out was all fucked up.
I don't buy the first generation anyway. I learned my lesson with my first generation PS3. I bought the first generation PS3 and that motherfucker died completely.
And they ain't trying to give me no money back for that shit. They be like, oh,
they said, yeah, send it back. When you send it back, we'll fix it. We're gonna charge you $150 to fix it. What? Fuck it, G. I'm good.
Word.
I just buy another one for $150.
It's the same thing Xbox said. I bought an Xbox.
My Xbox didn't die. Well,
And
no, my Xbox didn't die.
I bought it used for my nephew. The fucking warranty went up the week before I got it. I was like, ain't this I mean, not a week before, a week before it broke. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I said, well, how much is it? Oh, you put it in a box. We'll send you a box and you send it back to us. It'd probably be around, because I told him what the problem was. It'll be about $200. Fuck out of here with that shit. I said, I paid $100 for it. I'm not going to sit there and double that shit. I said, I'm going to buy another one.
I had my Xbox for a good 4 or 5 years. My original Xbox before it died.
The white one?
That's the 360. I'm talking about the black one. The original,
the real
first
fat
Xbox.
one?
The first Xbox. The first Xbox.
Why do niggas buy Xboxes? They are shit.
Halo. 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 That's the only explanation I can give you. Halo.
Now, Xbox do have some Xbox only game. Some of them are cool. I'm like, but that ain't enough to make me go out and buy that shit.
Yeah, no. Halo, that's it.
First person shooters that are on PS4 that are fucking dope.
First person shooters, game.
This nigga just said Game of Thrones. You got Game of Thrones with PS4?
No, I'm mad now though. Call of Duty.
That's definitely.
I want to see what you call them come back. Army of Two. That shit was hard. Do you ever play Army of Two?
Got it.
Yeah,
For PS3.
Army of Two was amazing.
Pretty much a lot of your first person shooters I got.
Red Dead Redemption was dope.
and there's supposed to be another Red Dead Redemption coming out.
I know.
It's like Red Dead Redemption Part 2 is supposed to come out. And you know, of course, it's gonna have its zombie mode. It's gonna have.
Then you had Assassin's Creed. That franchise is fucking amazing on PS3.
Yeah, I'm waiting on another Grand Theft.
Grand Theft Auto 6. You waiting on?
I wasn't impressed.
What else are they gonna do? Grand Theft Auto 5, I feel like, has maxed out its. Once you did the online shit and they did the open world with all the crazy shit, that kind of like that was it. You know what I mean?
Smoke weed and then you see the effects of that nigga walking with him high.
You can sit there like when you can sit there and turn on the television and watch whole TV shows. That's when you was like, okay, y'all have maxed out this shit.
I mean, I wasn't that impressed, and everybody was like, no, you gotta play it online. That's when you're gonna have the most fun with it. And then I never got online, so I never got to play it. So I wasn't that impressed with it, but you know, whatever.
And you got internet?
I didn't pay for the game. I didn't pay for the internet. I got the game. I never paid. So the issue with PlayStation is, of course, you gotta buy internet now, and I never bought the service.
What you mean you gotta buy internet?
You gotta buy the
PlayStation Network.
Yeah. It's like $50 for the year or some shit like that.
Same thing you gotta do with Xbox, nigga.
Right, but my original Xbox, I didn't have to do that. So. And I had a 360. I didn't have to do that either when I bought the 360. Well, sorry, I didn't buy the 360. I found the 360 and I kept it. And then somebody broke my house and stole it. So. That was the end of my Xbox. So another reason why I did really like Xbox though is when you had say you were playing a game and you had your own personal music on the system downloaded, you could play your own personal music as you're playing the game at the same time.
Right, I know. Sony never had that.
No, Sony never did that. And that upset me a little bit. But that was another reason why I did like Xbox. Other than that, Halo.
That was the only joy that y'all had for Xbox? Did you play your own music?
It wasn't
the fact that, you know, we had Blu-ray way back in the day. Y'all just starting to get that shit.
I'm a Sony fan. I'm a PlayStation fan. I've had every single game system except for PlayStation 2.
PlayStation was the first Roku.
Facts.
It had all the little things you can get on there. Like I love how Sony has upgraded the software, you know, and made it easy to use. And I don't give a fuck what you say. The PlayStation Network used to be free.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they turned it to
PlayStation 2.
But then after years of Xbox getting fucking millions of dollars screwing niggas over, they was like, well, fucking y'all niggas paying and fucking making these niggas pay.
Make everybody pay now. So.
And I think there's more benefits because I think when you pay for PlayStation Network, you get free games and shit like that and all that other stuff. So I mean, it's not like
free games, free movies, some free movies, some free TV shows.
Yeah, no, that's not that bad. I definitely would invest in doing it. I just haven't. So.
How much it costs?
It's like $50 for the year or is it 6 months?
I fucked around and paid for 2 goddamn years.
So he ain't gotta worry about shit.
What it was, I knew it ran out around Christmas. I said, all right, I'm gonna go buy a card, a little card from like the store.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot I had my fucking bank card on, and I put the card that I bought in. Oh yeah, you're good till December 2019. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, shit. Yep. I was like, I said, if I known that, I wouldn't have bought it because I got
you.
Because it was cheaper online.
I
was like, shit.
Oh well.
Yeah, but if you drop like 60, it's more like a year. It's not like 2-3 months or whatever.
Definitely.
I don't know. I gotta think about it, yo. And then I see Fortnite. And then I ain't never seen that.
Fortnite is supposed to be the
number one game online right now, period.
Yeah, but they dick you on that shit too because you gotta buy the V-Bucks.
I don't know.
The fuck is V-Bucks?
I don't know nothing about that. That's different.
What the fuck is V-Bucks?
I never played Fortnite.
In-game purchase. I don't play it either. Kids
I never played Fortnite.
It's just like a fucking handheld thing.
But
well, you gotta so you can only get certain No, you gotta buy the guns. You gotta buy the
You can buy certain things like guns, the camo and shit like that. That if you actually like Call of Duty, where once you rank up, You don't get that.
You get that stuff.
No, you gotta buy that.
You gotta
It's a
buy
little
it.
V-Bucks. That's how they keep the game going, because the Shermans will hound the shit out of you. Some V-Bucks.
All right. So how much does the V-Bucks cost?
I don't fucking know. I just keep telling my son, no.
This nigga ain't game. He probably put the game down and ain't touched it since.
No, because once my nephew, he found out that my card was on my account.
He went nuts.
He was wearing that shit out. He was, oh, it was only $5. How did you know I even had $5 in there? Well, it didn't decline, of course not.
Yeah, it didn't decline. So,
When I realized that, when I check my account, see all these little purchases, PlayStation Play.
Yep.
You know what?
Yep.
Delete.
That's the end of that shit.
Can you buy? No.
And then wearing that motherfucker out.
That's when you hit him with the bill. You hit your son with an invoice.
There you
You
go.
owe me this.
So,
In conclusion,
I say you do it.
buy a PS4, but buy used.
Yeah. You get a better deal. You can get 2 controllers. You can get something with games.
So if you buy it used, I say go buy it through like a GameStop or somewhere that's like certified.
Fuck no. Fuck GameStop.
I wouldn't go just buy it off somebody in the street, because then you don't know what's wrong with it.
No. You go strapped up. Turn that motherfucker on.
See that shit right there? Nah. So
Because you gotta go in somebody's house. You like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
if you
Why the fuck I need to go in somebody's house?
Plug it up. Turn it on. Make sure it works.
go get, because GameStop or somebody ain't gonna buy it unless they know it's working.
But then you gotta pay premium money though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You gotta pay. The only thing they gonna do is they will mark the price down $10 less than a new one. You can save $20 and get this used one right here.
So it's either that or you spend $150 and get one that don't work.
Yo,
You
how
take
about
the
I
rest
don't
of
give a
it.
fuck. I'll spend the $2.99. I don't mind because I know it'll be brand new. I know it'll have a terabyte. I know I ain't gotta worry about nothing. And if something happened to it, I'd send that motherfucker right back.
I'm cool with that.
You don't need a terabyte.
I'm cool with that.
Why don't you need a terabyte?
Because PlayStation's got the update on now. You can do the external hard drive. I
Yeah,
got an
you
8
get
terabyte external.
God damn, where the fuck you get an 8 terabyte external?
Because mine is
Micro Center.
That was dumb. The whole time I asked the question, I knew what you was gonna say. I ain't even
mine is a terabyte, but it's not.
I mean, my hard
didn't know
drive-
You could do the external.
Yeah, my hard drive is a terabyte.
Yeah.
As soon as, of course, when I upgraded it to the terabyte, the next week they dropped the fucking update to take the external hard drive.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's got to be blank. 'Cause if you got something on, it's gonna when it formats, it's gonna erase everything.
Word.
So, so speaking of game systems, y'all favorite game system of all time?
Nintendo 64.
Sega Genesis.
Sega! Fucking hated Sega. I fucking hated everything about Sega. That shit was stupid.
Damn.
I still remember the blood code from Mortal Kombat.
I bet you do, nigga. Actually, I don't know. Nintendo. Is it the Super Nintendo? It's a toss between the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. Those are my 2 favorite game systems of all time. Now, the PS3 was pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, because that was
PS3 was pretty fucking
PS3
amazing.
was before its time.
Yeah.
Way before its time.
PS3 was definitely amazing. Now, I have an affinity for the PS2 because I bought one while I was working with my dad in a log cabin. We was building a log cabin in Virginia. We was pretty much living in a hotel room. And I bought a PS2. And like just watching my dad flip out over all of the games was like fucking priceless. Like that shit was fucking hilarious. He's watching me play Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh yeah, he was,
And like you sleeping with the girl in the back seat, and he's like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you shooting that person? Why are you stealing his money?" Like, yo, that's the game, Pop. Like that's the game. Like, and him just seeing his face, like it's so realistic. Like, oh, so like that was funny. And then being able to take the game out and throw a DVD in there, that used to flip. That used to blow his mind. He used to be like, "Yo, technology, technology."
Yeah, I agree with you.
So, but at the end of the day, if you talking about like gameplay and graphics and stuff like that,
PlayStation 3.
yeah, PlayStation 3 was definitely a phenomenal moment. The Nintendo, Super Nintendo changed my life, my nigga. Like playing that shit as a kid Cause everything was so 8-bit, you know what I'm saying? It was pixelated. The first Nintendo was pixelated, but then when you see Yoshi and you flying and shit, like that was like, holy shit, I'm flying. Got the little cape and shit, and you running around like, yo, that was amazing, man. Like Final Fantasy 3 and all of that shit, man. That stuff really.
Yeah.
That was the first time when you really started seeing like how far games could go in my mind. You know, as a child,
Right.
that really kind of changed it. You know what I mean? So well, outside of Sega, that was it for you. That's it. Sega was it.
Like everything, Game Boys included.
Come on, yo. What was the first game system that really blew your mind, nigga? That you was like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Game Boys included. Like,
I mean, I pretty much had all of them.
yeah,
So they all blew your mind.
Yeah,
So every game.
Had the, no, not that.
Did you have the Nintendo running pad?
No.
No.
That was a bad motherfucker, boy.
No.
Now, I didn't get the Nintendo when everybody else got it. I got it like 2 years after everybody else got it. When I got it, I got the gun, the pad, like 2 games in a box. Oh, that was the illest Christmas of all time.
the illest Christmas.
That was the illest Christmas.
No, I
nigga.
got my Nintendo when it first came out.
Yeah, you was one of them niggas.
I don't remember when I got my
Yeah, I
Nintendo,
looked at
but
the
I had one.
as I got older, I know how to read and read the serial number. It was in the first production.
Wow.
There you go.
That's how you know he grew up a rich nigga.
Yeah, balling shit right
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
I wish I had the fucking box for it. I put the shit in the box.
Yo, that shit hard.
You still got the
Nigga,
Nintendo?
I wish I still had my Super Nintendo on my
It could be
Nintendo.
worse.
I still got my Genesis.
It still could be worth. It could be worth some money. My father still got his Atari. That's crazy.
I had Atari.
I had one of those too.
My
Atari
father still got
2600.
his Atari.
I don't know what it was. I just know I had an Atari. And we had a game.
My
You
father
pop the
still got
game.
his Atari.
The problem was we didn't have a TV good enough to make any difference because we only had black and white television at the time.
It didn't make a difference. Everything was green anyway.
No, it wasn't. Like the Atari I had, it was in color. So like, you know, you had green and brown and you know all them different colors and shit like that.
You
Like,
talking about pixelated?
like when you was playing.
That was in every game. All you had was a joystick and a button.
That's it.
Facts.
That's all
That
you
was
needed.
life. Until you got up to the Super Nintendo and you had the Street Fighter pad. Remember that big ass pad? It had all the buttons like Street Fighter and shit like the arcade game. Yo, that shit used to be hard. You know, and then to see the development of games like Metal Gear. Metal Gear went crazy.
It's not even a development. Just the graphics. It's just the person.
If
Right.
we're talking about development, just look at the what you call a franchise. We just
Call
talked
of
about
Duty.
it. We just talked about it.
Call of Duty. I call it. I'm not. Wait a minute. I'm not. And I'm not trying to disrespect Call. Call of Duty is an amazing game and has done a lot in development. But I'm talking about Metal Gear started out with an overhead view of a little dude that walked around like a little square thing to a first person straight up and down, like he's crawling, he's standing up, he's shooting, and this guy fucking come on, dude. That's progression. Call of Duty has always been
Same
dope.
thing with Grand Theft Auto. The development of Grand Theft
Grand
Auto was the same way.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Grand
you had
Theft Auto
the one person and you over top, and now it's first person shit. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's an
bro.
amazing development over time. Like, the same thing I can say with Mario. Mario has evolved like
definitely.
insanely. You know, in
What's
that
your favorite Mario?
Super Mario World.
The third one?
Which one?
Hell yeah,
All right.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my favorite
Well, I
one
said which
too.
one?
nigga. I think that was the first one I actually beat. For real, for real. Was it
Was
the
it?
third one? No.
Was it the
Super
first?
Mario. It's Super Mario. All right. Now Super Mario Bros. 3 was the shit. I love that. Believe me, hands down, one of my favorites. But Super Mario World, the one that came after that on Nintendo 64, that shit was
I
like,
didn't have my 64 long enough.
yeah, that shit was
64 was
crazy.
amazing, dog.
Yeah,
Because the
that
64 and the
was
PlayStation came out at the same time.
No, really?
interesting.
That was very interesting.
Well, wait a minute.
Because I traded.
You didn't have GoldenEye?
007.
Because I traded my.
That was the only reason why. That was the
Nigga. Yo,
As cousins, my cousins, we stayed up 24
niggas
hours.
used to come to my house for tournaments
and just played
for
all day
12
long.
hours straight.
Just played
Cause it had the
four-person square.
four-point first person. Yo, my god, yo. Even I played that shit and could whoop niggas' asses and then die and get killed because niggas would fucking go all day long.
24 hours, dog, just playing.
It'd be whole weekend just
sitting there
fucking
on them 64, and you would.
That's what it was. I had the PlayStation. I traded the PlayStation. Got the 64. Got rid of the 64 and bought another PlayStation.
Shit, I bought 2 64s.
That's hard.
I bought.
In fact,
I
think the 64 was this nigga.
Shit, the 64.
I bought it from Mike.
My first 64.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying straight this nigga shit.
Damn, yo.
My first
The nigga Mike stole my goddamn. If I ever see you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck your ass up, nigga.
64?
Yo, he stole a bunch of shit out of my house, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Said that he got robbed and shit. Said that we got robbed. That's the story for a whole other time period. You know what? I forgive you. Fuck you, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Let nigga go fuck.
Yeah, like, I forgive you. Fuck you. It is what it is. Alright, so let's move on. Nas writes a letter. And I'm only bringing this up because you guys are both fathers. Which, for the first time, he addresses Khalees pertaining to the allegations of him physically abusing her during their marriage. And him being a cruel person. He writes in his letter that everything that she said was untrue pertaining to the abuse. Is that he still loves her, but he knows that she needs to move on. He respects the fact that she's in a new marriage, and the only thing he wants to be able to do is to see his son. And he says that she is using her son as a way to torture him, and that it's, you know, that he can't be silent anymore. And it's like a 5-page letter that he wrote. Talking about that she has some mental issues, she needs to see therapy, she needs to see a therapist, and that.
Going through it.
Facts. First of all, did y'all ever believe that Nas was whooping on a bitch ass?
No.
Why? Because I can't believe it either. Like, I was just like...
He don't seem like the type of person.
Bill Cosby doesn't seem to be the type to be dropping pills in bitches' drinks and fucking them.
I still don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
I still don't believe that. That's just
watch some of them episodes of the Cosby Show. It makes you wonder.
Yo, this nigga. Yo, if you saw Bill Cosby last stand up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'd never believe it. But
it's like I didn't believe the Michael Jackson scandal either.
What's the Michael Jackson scandal?
You know, him fucking little boys.
Oh, they all came out and said that ain't never happened. So, like, I knew that. I knew that.
When that was going on, I was just like, yo, this dude got so much money.
I don't believe that he actually had any kids, because all them kids came out white. You know what I'm saying? That's just how your kids come out.
True.
You blacker than him.
True.
Kids came out whiter than Will.
True.
Whoa.
True.
I said whiter than you.
My nigga. We still sitting saying I'm white.
No, they're whiter than you. You just light skinned.
Are you offended to be called light skinned?
You offended to be light skinned?
Where
we going with this shit over here?
First you was a team Drake and now you offended. What's the problem?
Never team Drake.
Well, Drake was your president at one point, dog.
That is a fact.
Don't
no,
do it.
Actually, let me tell you something.
Don't do it, yo. Because you're gonna contradict everything you just did.
Prince was the president.
You said if Prince was the president.
Prince was the president.
Okay.
And Drake was the Secretary of State.
Drake was the VP. President died, the VP's gotta step up. It is what it is, yo.
So we just want to talk about that. You know, did you guys any want to say anything about being a father and how women use children as weapons?
That's what they got courts for. We got time for this
Sorry, I'm stuck on this Prince and this Drake stuff.
Nigga, Prince will take your girl with you right there. And some assless chaps. And ain't shit you gonna do about it.
That's embarrassing. For a nigga to take your girl and he wearing assless chaps. That would be disrespectful as fuck.
But it's Prince.
It's definitely some shit. Alright, so with that being said, I feel like this is it. We good. We good for the day. I think y'all got an hour and 14 minutes. Y'all got a 2.5 hour show last week. And the fucking don't forget to check out the D. Watkins episode. It's up right now. It's phenomenal. If you hadn't had a chance, check out the Ruffins episode. It's phenomenal. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, especially if you're new. Hit that button right there.
Definitely. Also, right now we got merch available. If you go to arieslounge.shop, Aries Lounge, everything spelled correctly, .shop.
It'll be in the description down there.
Hit the link in my bio.
You can subscribe to the channel through there. You can subscribe to the podcast. You can also shop. You know what I mean? Eventually, we'll have a live show coming up. I definitely want to do a live show before the end of the year. So I just feel like the three of us in front of a live audience would be phenomenal.
Cokarama.
I wasn't ready. So, just make sure you go to arieslounge.shop, support the movement, tell a neighbor, tell a friend. We love y'all. We check y'all.
His division I just saw. Fuck that. Fuck the individual.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So I saw a flyer, right?
Yeah. I kind of envisioned a flyer myself. Thinking like, this shit would be hard.
So, a flyer with the cartoon version of us, right? With Cokarama goes across the flyer with 2 stars at the top in bright red. BBC Radio presents Cokarama.
Niggas be like, what the fuck is a Cokarama?
Well, while we sitting there holding the birds, I see all the powder on the table.
Y'all have a great night.
We hit our G and have a little snowman right there too.
Cokarama. You gonna put a banner behind the table too? This is Cokarama.
Oh, you can sniff.
You gotta put that on the flyer.
Oh, you can sniff.
Oh, you can sniff.
I'm gonna put the 2 of y'all on there. I'm not gonna be on there with y'all. Cokarama.
I'll be like, you know what, thing? Photoshop that nigga in there.
You can do it. We appreciate you.
I was gonna put some of that coke on his nose too.
Smiling.
You know how Jay got that?
That weird shit.
That excited about. Them niggas ain't shit. We out of here. We check y'all next week, yo. And we not doing no reviews today because somebody wanted to overload everybody and then not do the job.
I listened to the last 3 that you put out. I didn't know about the first 2.
I didn't know about the last one. So I did Don Q. I did Lloyd. I did Jaquise. I did.
That's the 2 that I missed. Lloyd and Jaquise.
And Bumby.
Bumby was dope.
Next week for the review.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
And you better not put shit in that fucking room, that chat room this week.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to put in there.
Yeah, don't put nothing in
Bet you will find something.
You just said currency was supposed to be in there, and it's not in the group
currency
chat.
Did drop, man. That joint's pretty good.
No, don't put that in there.
I don't want to put the LES in there too, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait.
Currency's pretty good.
So we check out next time.
Yeah.
Cokarama.